Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. That camera seems to be a little high. Here I go again, folks. Adjustment. I never know where to put this camera. One day when I'm rich, I'll get a camera that shows me what I'm actually videoing, and then it'd be a great help, won't it? Just hang on one moment while I just tip you forward. Oh, you don't want to go forward just a smidge. I hope you can see my head. That's the main thing, isn't it? What am I wearing? Well, I'm still, well, not still wearing, I've washed it. It's called, I think, Short and Sweet, I think it's called. It's not a single pattern, by the way. It's in the Stitch and Bitch book, The Happy Hooker. And it really is a nice pattern to do. Obviously, I need to make one a bit bigger. But that's another story for another day. What have we been buying? Well, first of all, I've been buying some, I think it's Avon Skin So Soft. It's a spray oil. As you know, I've got very dry legs, which is why I keep them covered up all the time. And they keep giving me all these potions and things from the doctor. Put this on, this on, this on, and every one of them makes my legs burn, itch. So I thought, right, ages ago my mother used to swear by this. Avon Skin So Soft. So it arrived this morning, and I have sprayed my legs, and so far they are not itching or scratching. Well, I say this morning, it wasn't this morning actually, it was this afternoon. It may have arrived this morning, but I didn't get up until this afternoon again. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so tired all the time. I've got to go for more blood tests, you know, to do with my diabetes, so I'm going to ask them to test me for iron levels and things like that, because I'm just so exhausted the whole time, exhausted. And I will have to see my doctor about a week after the blood tests, because, you know, for the results of them, so I'm going to have a word with him. I've also got to go and get my CPAP machine, that's my breathing machine that I have at night, changed next month, June. And tomorrow I must get up because I've got to go to the chiropodist, or the podiatrist, or whatever you want to call them, and get told off because I've got dry feet. Oh, why don't you put cream on them? Well, the reason is, A, I can't reach them because my back doesn't bend in that direction, and B, I don't like the slippy, you know, the slippy sensation when you feel like you're going to fall. I don't like that on the bottom of my feet. So I'm going to use this oil and hope for the best. Right, what have I been doing? Well, I actually washed and blocked this. Oh, it's got a little bit of fluff on it. So it's looking a heck of a lot better. You know, the sleeves are blocked out better, you know, where the mesh was and everything. So I'm quite pleased with the way that's turned out. I was going to take photographs for it for Etsy today, so I could put it on so that my lady could see it and buy it, but it's been raining. I don't know why I'm so surprised. Summer's probably over, isn't it? What have I been working on? I've been working on another order. It's a cardigan, and so far I've done the back and the two fronts, because as you realised it was done all in one, up to the armhole. So that's that done. I was using this pattern, but I didn't really do it as it is because it's done in pieces, but I added up all the stitches and decided to do it all in one. And I actually left off the cables because my lady wanted it just plain. So well, that's the pattern I was actually using. I think that's actually got crochet buttons on, but I'm not going to do them. Yeah, it does, it has button covers. No, my lady's having plain buttons. And I'm on my first sleeve, which is almost completed. And So then after that, my other lady who wanted to order a top for me, you know, the one I made with the peplum, I've sent her 3 colours of 3 shades of the same colour that I bought in, and asked her which one she wanted, and so far I've had no reply. So what else have I been buying? Well, I've been buying some patterns from Etsy. She's called MermaidCat Designs, and I bought them, of course, because I don't get anything for freebie, so my comments are my own, you know. And I've only printed the front copies of the pattern because the lady, I think she's called Shelley, she does actually say don't print them out because they're about 40 pages long, but they are so detailed. You know, they give you every row, every stitch, and pictures everywhere. So, you know, if you're not sure about whether you can do things, they are good patterns to follow, yeah. You're probably not going to be able to see them too well because I think the ink's running out on my printer. This one is like a little mini top. It's got a V-neck and it's got sleeves. If you want to see them, by the way, if you go on Etsy, you can see them in much better detail. She's called MermaidCat Designs, and that one's called, what's it called? Ether. It's got a tie back and a V front and these bell sleeves, which are quite pretty. So as I say, if you can't see these patterns very well, do take a look at her Etsy page. It costs nothing to have a look, does it? You know, if you can't see what I'm showing you and you've got a yen to see what they actually look like, then please do go on her page and have a better look, yeah. This one is called Utopia, and it's a shorty sweater, but it's long sleeved. And of course you could always make it longer by, you know, increasing the pattern rows. I would imagine it's so many rows for a band of pattern, so you could put another band of pattern on it to make it longer. That's Utopia. And this one is quite a detailed pattern. It's called Lust, but I don't know why it's called Lust, but it's quite a detailed pattern. It's, if you can see it, my camera has a habit of blurring when I get too close. But again, it's different stitches in panels going along. But as I say, don't panic if you can't see these. Just go on Etsy and look for Mermaid. Woo! MermaidCat Designs. And the one that I saw first of all, which was the one that introduced me to her site, was this one, which is called Magnetic. And it's a lovely long sleeve sweater with just a little bit of lace inset detail. But she gives you so much detail in the pictures on the patterns that, you know, even if you're not a confident crocheter, I would say that you could be able to make something from her because she gives you so many details. She's actually got a couple of patterns that are very, very basic as well. So, and now comes the fun bit. If I can find my scissors. Oh, there they are. This is the fun bit. Fun bit. It arrived today. No, it didn't arrive today, I beg your pardon. It arrived yesterday and I was so good I haven't opened it without you. So we'll have a little look. She says carefully with her scissors. I'm not like Zelda with a trusty knife. I don't trust myself with knives. I'm dangerous enough with a pair of scissors. Right, let's cut it open. It's looking very pretty, if I say so myself, and I ordered it. Right, so let's have a look at the first colour. There's only 2 colours, so you don't get bored. The first colour, it's ice, of course, and it is called Miscellaneous, which is good, isn't it? Miscellaneous Sale, Cream, Green, Gold. And it looks very, very pretty, so let's have a look at it. I like my fancy yarns if I include them in with plainer yarns. You know, I don't always make them as is, you know. I ordered 2 packs of it because I didn't think it would go too far. Let me find the end so I can show you what it looks like. Can't find the end, it's too busy hidden. But anyway, that's what it is. It's got pieces of like sort of eyelashy bits, if you can see, bits hanging off it, and that's the main. It's like a sort of a chain. That's the one. It's called Ice. But it's so pretty, isn't it? See if I can puff it up a little bit so that you can see it better. Isn't it pretty? I haven't decided what I'm going to make with it yet. I maybe just use it as a trimming to add to something. Or I may, you know, go mad and make it with all the dangle bits on it. Could look quite cute, couldn't it? Yeah, all the little bits that dangle off it. Look at that. So sweet. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. I really do. And I ordered one more colour, which is called Miscellaneous Sale Cream, Yellow, Pink, Blue. Right, let's have a look at this one. This one I really do like. This is the one I saw first of all. I think they only had a couple of colours, which is why I ordered more too. It's worked out about, what have I got? 8, 16, 32 balls. And with the postage I think I paid £37. So it's about £1.25, something like that a ball it works out at. I always add it all on into my basket and then add on with the postage added on, which always seems an awful lot of money for the postage. But then I divide it by how many balls I've actually bought. And then I decide, would I pay that kind of money in the UK for this kind of yarn? And the answer is usually yes. We don't have, you know, the sort of availability that you do, like your cheaper Red Heart yarns and things like that. A lot of our yarns, this size even, can cost £3, £4 a ball if it's anything fancy like this. So to pay less than £1.50 a ball for this is, to me, quite a bargain. Let me just fluff it up again. I think this is so sweet. It's got all these little bits hanging off it. Isn't it gorgeous? I can't tell you much about it except it says Miscellaneous Sale, Pink, Yellow, Blue. I think that's what it says. It doesn't have a name. Doesn't say what kind of yarn it is, I don't think, anywhere. No, it just says Miscellaneous Sale. It's acrylic and polyamide. Yeah, cream, yellow, pink, blue it says. But I think it's so pretty. Just look at all these little dangle bits on it. I mean, you could make the plainest of plain, couldn't you? Sweaters, tops, anything like that with it. And you wouldn't need to put any pattern on it because it's so patterned itself. So looking forward to starting that. Woo! Now it's going to be a toss-up whether I start off that blue sweater that I love so much in off the MermaidCat, whether I start that first or whether I start something in that, because I do love that. That is gorgeous. That may not find its way onto my Etsy shop. That may only find its way to me. But first of all, I've got to be good and I've got to finish off my order. It would have been orders, but the lady's not got back to me. So if you're the lady who's ordered a magenta top with a peplum bottom, can you let me know? I've sent you 3 emails. Can you let me know which colour you want? Otherwise, you are going to the back of the queue. Sorry, but that's the way it runs. Well, I haven't really done anything much this week, really. As I said, I've been... Sorry about the rustling. I've been so exhausted. I don't know what it is. You know, I've been sleeping erratically, as you know. But last night I went to bed. It was only about 12 o'clock when I went to bed. But I still didn't get up till 12:30 at lunchtime. And it was the dustbin day, you know, the refuse bin day. And when they go by, they make a real clatter because they're emptying the bins and they're making such a noise. I didn't hear them. Slept right through it. So I'm going to see what my blood test reveals. Whether it reveals I've got any blood at all, I really don't know. Yeah. So what have you all been doing? Because I've not been doing a lot really, have I, to show you? I should have had the cardigan finished, done and dusted by now, but I've just been messing about. Well, not messing about, I've been sleeping. Wasting my time sleeping. So I have to revive myself, yeah. But I did well on the Saturday Night Live. I did about 4 hours, I think. I actually managed to stay awake without yawning too often. Yeah, it was a really fun night. If you didn't join me, you missed a fun night, yeah. I can't announce it in advance because the app that allows me to do that just won't work for me. It's like me and the tablet and Instagram, you know, just doesn't work for me. I'm determined I'm going to conquer that Instagram business, but it just doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Yeah, and the lady who asked me could I make it longer in black, yes I can. If you want to message me on Etsy, if you want to place an order, then yes, I can make it longer and in black. Yeah, if you want to know my prices, obviously, go on urbangYpayCrochet, the Etsy shop, and you'll find out. Yeah, I actually washed and blocked this one, so now instead of fluting out at the bottom, it's now a lot better. It's just a little bit wider and just... I had to rescue these up because it started raining yesterday when I was blocking them out. This weather is... oh, it smells lovely. It's got fabric softener. I always wash them and put them in fabric softener just to soften them up a wee bit. But I'm really impressed by the way this is blocked out. It's evened up all the stitches and everything. Just shows you what a bit of... I don't... with sweaters and things, when I say I block them out, I don't block them out. I do that with shawls, yes, I'll block every inch as I can with the shawl. Really stretch it out. But with these, I just more or less pattern them into shape. And then when I've got them into shape, I'll just pin them round. The only thing I'll do detail on is something like the lace. And then I will detail it a bit more, you know, to put more pins in that bit. To stretch it out so that it doesn't... it was all scrunched up before, wasn't it, if you remember? So now it's looking much better. So I can't use the photographs I took the other day because I'd taken them before it was blocked, so I want my lady to see how it is when it's properly done. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Make another sleeve. Then I can do the bands, sew the buttons on, and then that's another one finished and off my order list. So... excuse me, my mouth's very dry. I need to swallow. So I've always got a dry mouth as well. That's probably to do with my diabetes. And I do drink loads and loads of water and stuff. So don't shout at me, please. Oh dear me. You see, I'm so tired already. I'm like going like this already. Oh, excuse me. Sorry if I've made you yawn. I've been trying to catch up on videos as well, you know, with everybody's videos that I watch, and I'm failing miserably. Absolutely. If I watch, I told you before, if I watch them on the TV, if I watch them to the end without falling asleep, it's a miracle. But also if I watch them on the TV, I can't make a comment because I come in here and forget. My email box is choked up with videos like that of people that I subscribe to, so... I need to just sit down and watch the videos and do some crocheting. But tomorrow I've got the shopperist in the morning, and I've got to, what else have I got to do? I've got something else to do in the morning. I can't remember. So what I'm like, butterfly brain, goldfish brain, whatever you want to call me. I remembered about an hour ago that I've got 2 things to do tomorrow. But no, I can't remember the second one. As soon as I come back home again, I'll remember the second one, won't I? Yep. Oh, I think I've remembered it. Yeah, I've got to post something. Not an order or anything. I've got to post something, so I've remembered what it is now. Nothing important. Nothing thrilling, anything like that. It's just got to post something tomorrow. So now I've remembered, I can relax now. I've remembered what the second thing was. When I try hard to remember, I don't know whether you're the same, You know, you rack your brains and try to remember, what is it, what is it, what is it? And you can't think. And then you relax your brain and you start thinking about something else and whoop, pops in your brain. Whoop. Yeah, that's what I've got to do, post a letter. My post box is quite some distance away. The post office is even further. So I'll be going to the post office, obviously, if my lady, when I get to on Etsy, if she, you know, sends the money across, and I can put it in the post. Yeah. If you do look on my Etsy, my postage to the US seems awful high, but yet when I go to the post office, I always send things tracked, because I've had things go missing in the past. And so it actually usually costs me more than what I've quoted on Etsy. So that's the way life is, isn't it? You know, I may put like £10 or something for postage to the US, and when I get there, it's usually about 12 or something. I'm always losing out on the postage. I'll never be a millionaire, will I? Never, ever. But I'm not worried, as long as I sell some things that feeds my yarn habit, like my ice order. Well, I won't be seeing Sue this week because the children are off school over here. It's like a half-term holiday. And so she's on grandma duty when she's not working. So I know I won't see her this week at all. I might see her next week, maybe. I mean, we were talking about going to Lollie's little wool shack, but we've decided we're going to put it off now until after we've been to Woolfest, because Woolfest is only about 3 weeks away, I think, 3 or so. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that, mostly because I'm going to be taking my wheeler thing with me with a seat on it. So I'm not going to be in agony like I've been in previous visits. It's not a very big show, really. It's not massive or anything, not like they have in the US. It's not huge. And I just really go around it, and then that's me. I sit in the cafe or somewhere. So if you're going up to Woolfest on the Friday, come and say hello to me. I'll be around there somewhere. You can't miss me. I'll be sitting on my little wheeler seat. So, you know, if you see anybody staggering around Woolfest wheeling a wheeler, that'll be me. Yeah. I was going to decorate it a little bit before I went, you know, crochet a bag for the front of it or something like that. But then I decided I couldn't put it on the front. It would have to be on... Oh no, it could be on the front, that's right, because I sit down from this side. I sit down from the handle side. So yes, I could put a bag on the front to carry all my things I'm not going to buy. Oh yeah. I'm not a wool wearer, as you know. So I probably won't buy. Maybe one skein, because I think I mentioned I got some beautiful multicoloured yarns from Countess Ablaze. But I found a couple of shawl patterns, but they both take a contrast colour with the, you know. So I might take little pieces of the yarn with me and see if I can match anything up. So I may just plunge. May, I said may, not might, may. Buy a couple of skeins if there's anything there that would match it. I'm not just buying for the sake of buying. You know, if I was a rich man, da 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 da. Sorry about that. Then I would just go around and maybe buy some things. But as we've discussed before, would I be able to sell them? You know, if I have to pay £20 a skein and I need 2 skeins, that's £40. And then I need to put on for my time, because I've spent, with this very fine yarn, I will have spent a few days, probably a weeks to do it. So, you know, you can't really charge $10 an hour as some people would do. You know, you read these, you sort of see these YouTube videos like, why am I not successful on Etsy? And they're telling you, you've got to be realistic, you've got to put the price of your yarn on the pattern, put the price of the pattern down because you're using the pattern, and then you have to charge $10.95 for your time, and then you have to add your raw product plus profit on that. And I'm thinking, gosh, that would make one of my shawls about £1,000. Yeah, yeah, sure, yeah. You're going to buy one of them, aren't you? Yeah, thought you would. Thought you'd all rush for £1,000. Thought you'd all rush for a show, yeah. So, no. I'm afraid I will stick to something that's within everybody's reach, which is acrylic usually. But it has a bad press, acrylic, and if you look at some of the newer ones, they are so gorgeous. You know, you can't even, they don't even feel like acrylic, they don't. Yeah, and of course I do like cottons, you know, I like working with cottons. But having said that, some cottons are rough. And they're only fit for using for dishcloths, you know, they're not fit for human consumption. So, but I do like, I mean, I've had this as acrylic, and I've had this, I know it looks a bit small because it's shrunk, of course, in the wash. It's shrunk. I haven't put weight on. No, no, not I. It's shrunk in the wash. But I mean, I've had this about 5 years or more. It's been washed and washed and more washed. That's why it's shrunk. If you believe that, you believe anything. You know, acrylic shrinking in the wash. Yeah, really, right. But I mean, it just shows you, you know, it's not all nasty, cheap, horrible, plasticky, made from petrol like people keep telling you. It's just some nice yarns. And alright, so maybe it doesn't biodegrade, but how long will I have this before it has to be biodegraded? A long, long time. And I mean, lots and lots of times I've actually taken things apart and reused the yarn, yeah. If it's something that I've grown out of, or something that I've gone fallen out with the style or something like that, I'll unravel it and make something different with it. You know, make do amend. That's what I was brought up. I was brought up in that era. We've discussed it all before. Nothing went to waste. You always had to reuse things. I'm more wasteful now than I ever was. But I do think that when I give my clothes away, my unused or whatever, they're all good quality. I wouldn't give anything to the charity shop I wouldn't wear myself, if you know what I mean. I always think, well, I'm recycling it and doing a little bit of good for charity. For the, you know, the couple of pounds they get in these charity shops for it, but it's all good. Better than just wasting it, isn't it? I'm always a firm believer in, you know, what you don't want, somebody else will. So I don't take it to the charity shops near me. I usually give it to Kelly, Christina or Sue to take it to their areas, you know, because I think I might feel a bit strange if somebody walked past me wearing my dress, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I take them to different places. But yeah, I don't mind wearing second-hand clothes. I buy off eBay all the time. Yeah, because I like clothes. I wholly admit I like clothes. I like woolies, as you know. I like all kinds of things. I'm already thinking about making myself one of these. And my niece likes it, but she wanted it in a different colour, so that's not a problem. And you know, I just like different things. I like to wear something different each day. It's not new each day by any means at all. I mean, some of the things you may see me wear, I mean, this dress, for example, I've had this about 3 years. I just like to wear something, you know, different. I'm not always buying, if you know what I mean. But if something catches my eye and it's within price reason, because I won't pay on eBay the price of a new dress, for example. You know, when I can get a second-hand one for next to nothing. Okay, so I'm cheap. I'm a cheap lady. Anyway, I'm going to go now because it's getting late here. I was very late starting doing this video. So, if I don't make a video between now and Saturday, I will be live again on Saturday. I don't think I've got the dog then. No, I think Poppy comes on Sunday. So, it'll just be me. And my crochet, of course. And hopefully I'll have finished the cardigan before then. So keep your eye out on my Facebook page, urbangGypayCrochet, if you want to see what it looks like when it's finished. Because it may possibly have been posted off before Saturday, you never know. As soon as I get paid for anything, I take them to the post office. I need to take this one as quick as I can, really, because it's for New Zealand. So, and she wants it for some date in June, so putting it a bit fine, really. But I couldn't take the photos today because of the rain. I think it's forecast again for tomorrow. I'm going to have to get myself a studio. In my tiny house, a studio. If you look up in the sky, you might see a pig fly by. Because that's how much chance I've got of getting a studio. Yes, so said I'm going before, I know I really am. So bye folks, happy crocheting, happy knitting, happy crafting, whatever you do, embroidery, plastic canvas work, whatever it is that you do. And I will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.